Hello guys, it's Mickey. Welcome to my channel. And if you're just into my channel, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so as to be notified each time there's an upload coming from me. So I hope you guys actually like my new hairdo. I felt I should go all tinwa. Well, anyways, that's not my topic for today. My topic for today has to do with all my soaps, ranging from my creamy paste soap, our more unique soap, and our Mushea soap. I need to explain them in details because I noticed most people bought the soap and some of them had reaction, and some people didn't know which soap to buy, and some people also came out and asked a question, actually a good question. I'm not gonna lie about it. Please, can your Mushea soap or any of your soap whiten me without using cream or oil? So I want to actually set the record straight. That's why I'm actually doing this video right now. Now this is our Mushea soap. For our Mushea soap, we have 1 liter and we have 500. This is the 1 liter and this is 500. Of recent, we just started using a machine to make our Mushea soap, because before we never used to use machine, we use our hands. So now that we use a machine to make the Mushea soap, and it contains kojic acid. It contains more of the acid, so if you're using it, it's going to be very tough on your skin. Now that's what brings us to the certain people that are meant to use these particular soaps. Now these soaps are not generally for everybody. Reason why I said that is, if you're using this soap alongside our porcelain oil and you have a sensitive skin, I would say you step this down. All right, instead of getting the Mushea soap, you can get the creamy paste soap. If you notice in our set, I went as far as telling you guys that you can always change the Mushea soap for creamy paste soap. I had a reason. All right, someone like me that I have sensitive skin, if I shave, any small shaving, I break out. Look at my neck. Just by shaving, I break out. All right, just little thing, I break out. So I can't be found using Mushea soap. It is too strong for my skin. I'd rather go for creamy paste, or I'll go for my coffee wash. That was why we brought out coffee wash. And I also went ahead to say you can get waxing shower gel as well. If you feel our coffee wash is too expensive, you can go for waxing shower gel. But if you're the type of person that you like using paste, all right, all over your body as cream, as soap, then you go for creamy paste if you're going to be getting Mushea. And creamy paste, yes, is for caramel skin, but that thing can also be used for light skinned, as long as you have the porcelain oil with you. Now, people with tough skin can relate well with Mushea soap. You're not going to notice any form of skin irritation, saying it was scratching me or it was too harsh on my skin. All right, people that use our old Mushea soap didn't notice irritation, but the same people that use the old one and if they use the new one, they'll notice irritation, because the ingredient in this Mushea soap is now really fully active because of the machine we're using. We use machine in cutting the soap, we use machine in grinding the soap, we use machine in mixing the soaps. No longer our hands any longer. All right, so that's why you will notice that the acid, everything mixed together. And it's just not only kojic acid, we have other acid into this soap that helps in exfoliating, all right, as well as lightening. Now let's move over to more unique soap before I now start explaining everything you guys asked in question. Now the more unique soap, people ask, what's the difference between more unique and Mushea? So I've explained it so many times, but I guess maybe most people are not still getting it. Now the reason why we moved from more unique soap to Mushea, we are still very much making more unique soap. Last year, more unique and Mushea made a huge sales, I must tell you the truth, but Mushea topped it up, I must be honest. But more unique also made sales. I was even surprised as to make sales of more unique last year, after the complaints from people saying the soap doesn't lather. But yes, they like the smell and it also works. All right, it works, but not as effective as Mushea. Mushea, we added more acid into it because we're making use of ready-made soap. Those are naked soap. We had to grind the naked soap, put in so much of our ingredient, and we had to soak the soap for days, all right, in order to give us what we wanted. Now, in terms of more unique soap stays for almost like a month before it gets ready. But be that as it may, more unique soap is made from the scratch. Mushea is also made from the scratch, but with a touch of over-the-counter product, which is the soap. More Unique soap is made from the scratch. Everything you put into More Unique is from the scratch. There is no bobo to go there, all from the scratch. While our creamy paste soap is also made with a touch of over-the-counter soap, but the ingredient in our creamy paste soap is way different. This is our creamy paste soap, and it comes in different colors. That's the good thing about the creamy paste soap. It comes in different colors. You want black, you want a particular shade of not really white, more like cream, you get it. You want dark brown, you want pink, you get it in creamy paste soap. Creamy paste soap can be used for caramel skin, used for my skin type. All right, people with my skin tone, you can use creamy paste soap as long as you've got our porcelain oil by your side. You know the fear, no need to fear. All right, creamy paste soap is quite mild compared to Musheya soap. Musheya soap is tough. All right, reason why we do that, most people say, Mickey, then why did you now do it? Remember, we have different skin type. Bear in mind that we have different skin type, and because of that, we have to consider them the same way we want to consider them for our porcelain oil. Now, the porcelain oil we want to bring out is not going to favor me, because one, it's going to be adding more of the ingredients, but we want to make it for people who use the green and didn't see effect. But so people that actually use the green porcelain oil also had complaints about the green porcelain oil. All right, not that it wasn't good, but some of them said it didn't really give them what they wanted. Some of them didn't get any shade lighter. Now it's not the oil, because people who have used our oil will tell you that oil gave me the shade I am right now. I'm telling you, if I want to go extremely white, then I storm it up with my coffee scrub and I start using my porcelain oil. At the moment, I've even stopped the coffee scrub because I was way too white and people started complaining. All right, so yeah, we like your skin tone like this. You were too white, too visible. All right, and my veins were beginning to show. That was the side effect of the porcelain oil, which I complained about, which was the green vein. But with your what did I say? With your supplement, your collagen supplement, it reduces your vein for you. All right, it helps you manage it. All right, so we have another facial paste soap. We have a facial paste soap. People say they want to use this on their body and the face. Well, if you are dark skin, you can. But if you are light skin, I won't advise you use it on your body and face at the same time. No, you can use it on your face. Reason why I don't advise most of all, you can use creamy paste on your face as well. It's quite mild. It can be used on the face, but not for someone with a sensitive skin like mine or combination skin. Don't use creamy paste on your face. It can be used all over the body. All right, More Unique, yes, you can use More Unique on the face, on the body, yes, but Musheya, no, only on the body. All right, now some people went as far as saying, then why do you not make the soap if I know I'm not going to use it on my face and my body? Hope you know that the texture of the face is quite different from the body. If you notice, just a little cream like this, little lightening cream can whiten the face. But if you use that same cream on your body, it will not do anything. Hope you know. Now, people also went ahead to say, we need a soap that will just whiten us without using any cream. Well, my darling, don't be deceived. If you see anybody telling you, only soap whiten me and I'm so white, like porcelain white, no. You see one thing about skin whitening, when it comes to using cream, my color, my skin tone is gotten from oils. All right, either oil or cream, you get this skin tone. Now, if you are white, like ceiling, or maybe really white, porcelain white, that white is gotten from, you can either use our porcelain oil alongside supplements or injection, but mostly gotten from injection. All right, you cannot get that shade with soap. You cannot. Even this shade of mine, you can't get it with soap alone. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, why am I saying this? Most people say, Mickey just want to spoil market. I'm not spoiling market for anybody. But I'm talking to my YouTubers generally. I just have to tell you and be upfront. The lady is not just the only lady that came to meet me and told me she wants to get a soap. One said she even bought a soap that they said it was for super whitening and it didn't do anything. And the person selling it is very white. Now, let me tell you, this is it. You're using a soap for a minimum amount of time a day. Okay, let's take, for example, I go into the bathroom, I want to take my bath. You and I know I cannot stay in the bathroom for 30 minutes. What am I bathing? What am I bathing on my body that I want to stay in the bathroom for 30 minutes? Even most of my YouTubers are hardworking women. Most of them don't have time. Some of them work in the hospitals. They barely have time. Some of them, because of the weather, some of them are in diaspora. Because of the weather, they take their bath only once a day, because they cannot withstand the cold, the snow and the rest, taking their bath twice a day. So now tell me, with the limited time you have in your bedroom and you're using it to take your bath, how can you now get white with just taking your bath for just less than, let me even give it a good amount, less than 30 minutes? Though you and I know you cannot spend 30 minutes, even 45 minutes in your bedroom, except you are exfoliating, and you know you don't exfoliate every day. You exfoliate 3 times a week or 2 times a week. But if you want to, move up your game and say you want to be white, you are going for a party, you want to exfoliate every night, well and good, is your choice. All right, now you want to exfoliate every night. I'm taking for instance, so not that it's actually good to exfoliate, except you probably have skin issues like white black dots all over your body. Yes, you can exfoliate every day, every night, because you and I know exfoliation, or maybe some of you don't know, exfoliation, the more you exfoliate, the better your chances of black spots on your body fading off quickly, because it makes it easier for whatever moisturizer or oil you're using to work. All right, okay, now you're now saying you're spending less than, even with exfoliating, you're still going to spend less than 30 to 45 minutes in the bedroom. So how would it whiten you? All right, some people went as far as buying like 3 buckets, 4 buckets, and they came to my shop to complain. You can't complain to me when you bought a soap from someone else and you're bringing it to my shop to lay complaint. It's wrong. All right, and I am this kind of person. I would not ruin someone else's business because I want to make sales. No. They were waiting for me to say, igboju leni yellow. No, I will not say it. But I will just be upfront. No soap will give you what you want. Then why are people now selling moisturizers? Why are people selling oils? All right. And even if you use soap alone, it makes your skin dry and chapped. As a lady, your skin has to have a certain amount of moist. All right. That's what differentiates us from a man. We know men have to work. Some of them have to do field work. Even some of my women do field work. Some of my customers in diaspora, some of them are really busy women. They do field work. Some of them are busy with their contract, busy with their houses, trying to build some of the things they are doing. Even at that, some of them still have to moisturize. Because if you don't moisturize, your body becomes dry, becomes white, dried. It doesn't even look attractive. So you have to moisturize. Not a must you get a whitening cream. I keep saying it. That was why we introduced vitamin E cream. Very cheap cream. Very, very cheap. Moisturize. It's necessary. It helps lock in a particular... Everybody, your skin itself has a particular pH balance. It's meant to have. It's not meant to be so dried. It's not good. Gives you a flaky skin. It is not good. So there's no way you tell me you want to use only soap. You don't want to use cream. You don't want to use oil. It's not a must you use a whitening cream. You can just get any cream on over the counter. Either you want to get US cream or you want to get a Thailand cream, whichever of your choice. I'm not saying by force you must buy my cream. I don't compel you guys to buy my cream. But you coming to me and laying complaints of someone else's, I will not, how would I put the grammar? I will not spoil the person's product because you want me to say something about it. No. But it's just common sense. You and I know only soap cannot give you that porcelain whitening that you're looking for. You can't. All right, even our porcelain oil that you want, that to give you porcelain whitening, you need to scrub. As in, if you can dedicate enough time to scrub and start using that oil before you become really white. Because everything has a stage limit, unless you're using glutathione, injection and powder. And not everyone can afford it. Me, I cannot afford it too. Let me not lie to you. I'm cheap. I know I'm cheap. Because someone might say I'm cheap. That I sell it, I'm cheap. I'm cheap. Just because I sell it doesn't mean I can afford it. There's a difference. All right? That's why they even made supplements. You can stick to the supplement. Get yourself with the supplement. I already explained how to use some of these supplements. If you want to use glutathione supplement, you need to go for as more as 4 or 5. It's just like you need to be taking like vitamin C as well. So may I've used tablets, it's not working. I bought this tablet, it did not work. Because your glutathione level in your body is quite low. So you need to keep taking it. Intake. Just imagine how much of money you're going to be spending from glutathione. And people will not tell you the truth that they have used glutathione injection or tablets. Most people will not own up. There was a customer of mine who came one time to my store to buy something. For the first time, she just came to our store. She was so white. You need to see the whiteness. Lovely. White. I had to comment on the whiteness. Say, you are really white too. That I'm sure you use glutathione. She said no. That she used normal. No, I don't even use cream. This is my normal skin color. God so kind. She came back to my store after some months later. Her color changed from the normal color. It now became yellow. Even I was lighter than her. Then I asked her, how come? You were the same. She had to even introduce herself again because I couldn't remember her. She had to introduce herself. Now, I was lady that came, that people commented. I was like, what now happened? But I thought you said that was your color, blah, blah. She now had to own up. And she was using some cream, she was using some tablets. Come on. No one is going to tell you the truth. But you can always tell the difference of a cream and injection. You can always tell the difference. People that use supplements or injections, high dose of supplements, and you know the glutathione, there is no some form of green vein there. There is no way you use a cream or oil that you will not notice vein. Your collagen will do a good work in helping you to plump the vein, but you might, even Oyibo self get vein. Let's be honest. Oyibo get vein. That's one thing about glutathione. You would not see the vein. It's not traceable. White people itself, the people that have the main color, they have veins. All right. So most of you saying, and I saw a lady that is very white, no vein. We know. We already know it is injection. So don't be cajoled. Don't be fooled. All right. In terms of soap cannot give you that whitening, super whitening where you don't have a vein. No soap can do it. There is no soap that can do it. Yes, soap can help to exfoliate your skin. It can also help in lightening, but it also needs support of moisturizers or oils that have lightening effect in it. Other than that, I'm so sorry, your soap will not do it. Will share because you're having few minutes in the bedroom. And how many minutes do you have to put your moisturizer? Imagine, let's say for example, during the day, okay, you don't use lightening product during the day, especially if you go out in the sun. But I have customers who work at home. They work from home on their laptop and stuff like that. And you need to see how white they are. All right. They work from home because once they use their moisturizer or their oils, it saps in. So, okay, take for example, you take your bath morning and night. Now in the morning, you've taken your bath. Then number of hours you've used with the oils to sap into your skin, to absorb on your skin. That's more like 6 hours. Okay, let's say 4 to 6 hours. Most people don't bathe on time. Okay, then in the night also, you have time to take your bath and also apply your oils. Now for my customers in diaspora that don't take their bath morning and night, that take only once, and we don't blame them for that, but because of the weather, they take their bath once a day. Once they use moisturizer or oils that have lightening effects, they notice their skin gets lighter. Why is it that when they get the soap, why won't they whiten their skin? It is just a limited period of time. You need something that would last longer. Imagine taking Shoibu soap that's going to last longer on your body in order to start seeing the effects of those products. All right, it needs to absorb on your skin. Something for 30 minutes or less than 30 minutes cannot do the work. And besides, once you take your bath for less than that and you're washing it off, so what's the time for the soap to do its work? It needs a backup. That's one thing about soap. Soap needs backup. All right, it needs backup of oils, of creams, of whatever lightening additives you have that you want to put before the soap is going to actualize its work. All right, it needs something to conjoin with it. But for even creams also need it because you need to moisturize you need to take your bath as well. So everything works together. Only one cannot do the work, which is the soap. Cannot do the work you think it's going to do. All right, so I just felt I should explain all this to you. So most of you coming to disturb me and will not let me rest. Say, your moisturizer soap, does it whiten alone? I don't want to use cream. You need to use moisturizer. It's not a must you get my cream, but just get a moisturizer. You don't want your skin looking dry. Even my lips, see my lips. Without adding anything, look how dried it is. Okay, take for example, now I've added moisture. How does the color look like? It looks way better than when it was dry. Exactly. That's how the skin also is. All right, so I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video, and I hope I did not talk too much, because some people say I talk too much, but don't be angry that I talk too much. It's just I need to explain more. All right, so bye guys.